Hallelujah. World people, welcome. This is the Hebrew Israelite Nazarite singer Yeshaya from Yahweh Zion Sound System. World people, bless up in the name of Zion Emmanuel. And this is the 2011 Nazarite Dreadlock Disciples of the Messiah Emmanuel Fire Burnout. Yahweh Zion Sound System. We tell the woman them straight, you not know how we tell them straight. We tell the woman them straight, you not know how we tell them straight. Yahweh Zion Sound, we tell the woman them straight, you not know how we tell them straight. We tell the woman them straight, you not know how we tell them straight. Hear this, woman, I know say you are righteous. We only talk about the Zion princess. Woman, you know say that you alone are the best. We protect the woman, them nah no disrespect. We tell the woman them straight. You nah know how we tell them straight. From anyone I diss the woman, as a right lion done them. Yahweh Zion Sound System 2011 Messiah Emmanuel Fire Burnout. See all of the foolishness these people are planning. You now go to Zion if you bleach your skin, if you deal with Satanist celebrities, and you deal with their music, because the word music comes from the word muses, which is Greek mythology, and that's Satanism. And if you deal with Christianity and Trinity, that is also Satanism, because you have to know, say that the Hebrew Israelites of the Bible, which is originally called the Torah in Hebrew, would not deal with no Trinity. That came from Nimrod, Tammuz, and Semiramis from Babylon. So you have to know, say that's all the stuff that was happening at the Tower of Babel in the book of Genesis, number 10. And in Hebrew, Genesis is called Bereshit. Yahweh bless up. That's the name of the Almighty of the 12 tribes of Israel, Yahuwah. You have to read Exodus 3, where Moses met the Almighty and was told that his name will be Yahuwah to tell to the people of Israel forever, for all generations. So world people, that's how I go on in 2011. We now bleach, because you now go to Zion. Blackness is the trueness, because black people have melanin, which is spelled M-E-L-A-N-I-N, and that comes from your mind's eye, your pineal gland. And melanin is the foundation of the body's immune system, and it is developed very early in childbirth in the system. So people who have melanin, they are the colored people of the world, while people who do not have melanin, they have a different chemical property in their system, which is also developed at an early stage of birth. So you can see there is a difference with people on earth, although we are all human, and that is what makes us all creation of the Almighty of the universe. So you have to know, say in 2011, no bleaching, no Satanism, and no fashion dreadlock nonsense, because just because people have dreadlocks on their head, it don't mean a thing. We are Nazarites from the book of Numbers, and we are only Hebrew Israelite Nazarites. We are not Christian. We not deal with them thing there. So you have to know, say in 2011, that is the fire burnout of the Messiah Emmanuel, and the prophecy of the Messiah Emmanuel is written at Isaiah 7:14, and is also written in the book of Matthew at 1 verse 22. World people, Barakatah Bashem Yahuwah. In ancient Hebrew, that means blessings in the name of the Almighty Yahuwah. World people, you have to know in 2011, no Satanism, same for 2012. No Satanism, so that means no politics and no world religion. For all of those different world religions, they are not of the Almighty Yahuwah. The world people are creation of the Almighty of the universe Yahuwah, but the way that they live and the way that they do their world religions is all Satanism of the worship of Nimrod, like from the Tower of Babel with Semiramis and Tammuz. So all of those gods and goddesses all go back to that Satanist worship, and that is why the false name of the Messiah is Jesus Christ. For in the oldest version of the New Testament in Greek, That book is called the Codex Sinaiticus, and there is no Jesus Christ written in that ancient Greek version of the New Testament, the oldest Greek version. So you can see that it is a false name, and Jesus Christ was added into the Bible, which is another Greek word for an island called Biblios, where books were printed. You can see that the word Jesus Christ was added in later on at the Nicene Council, spelled Nicene. So you can research these things and look it up. For furthermore, the word Jesus is a Greek word, and in Latin it is also known as Iosis, which is spelled Iesous, or in Greek it has the Iesus for Iousis. So you can see that in ancient Greek, Jesus or Iosis was written as Xes, which is in ancient Greek. The X is the chi, the E is the G, and the S is the stigma. And those three letters, they all have a numerical value. The X, the chi, is 600. The E, the G, is 60. And the S, the stigma, is 6. So that equals 666. And that is what the word Jesus equals numerically. The number of the beast. So it's one of the names of the Antichrist is Jesus, just like the real Messiah, Emmanuel, prophesied in the Holy Scriptures of Israel. So you can see that we, the Nazarite, Hebrew Israelite, dreadlock disciples of the Messiah, Emmanuel, we not deal with no Christianity, and we not deal with no Jesus Christ, for it is all Satanism. Furthermore, we not deal with no God. For the word God, if you look up in the dictionary, goes back to a Celtic demon in an old High German word called Gott, and that is the name of a demon named Gott, and that is the same demon that Hitler was worshipping when he was on the earth living. So you can see that the whole world is drinking from the cup of Babylon mystery, like the Messiah Emmanuel prophesied in the book of Revelation. So you can see that Hebrew Israelite Nazarite dreadlock disciples of the Messiah Emmanuel would not deal with no Christianity, no Jesus Christ, no God, none of them thing there. For that false demon Gott is worshipped at Stonehenge, at Halloween, and on the winter and summer solstice. And the winter solstice is the same time as Christmas, which is December 25th. So you can see all of them are linked up together with the Egyptians and the pyramids and all of their festivals and traditional worship. All of it is Satanism and the worship of Nimrod, Semiramis, and Tammuz, which started in Babylon. For Babylon was more on earth before Egypt had started to build up their dynasties. So all the paganism and the Satanism started in Babylon, and it went up to the other places of the world, and it went into Egypt as well, with the worship of the sun gods and the moon gods. So you can see all of it is Satanism, and all of it will go straight to hell. So all of them trinities, they are all Babylonian world religion, Satanism. So we, the Hebrew Israelite Nazarites, dreadlock disciples of the Messiah Emmanuel, not deal with no Trinity. So we not deal with no Christmas, no Easter, which is the worship of Ishtar, which is another demon goddess, which is another version of Semiramis. We not deal with no Valentine's Day and no Halloween. None of them think that they all get burned out in the name of the Almighty Yahuwah. So we kill out all of them sorcerer, all of them witch, all of them psychic. We not deal with none of them. We burn out and kill out all of them Batiman and lesbian, living, perverted. None of them will go to Zion. All of them are going straight to hell. And in Hebrew, hell is Sheol, which is another word for the grave. So you can see all over them, I just teach the youths mere lies. So all of them get burned out and killed out in the name of the Almighty Yahuwah. We not deal with none of the governments of the world, none of the world politics or world religion, none of them police and army. All of them are for Satan nation. All of them get killed out in the name of the Almighty Yahuwah. We not deal with none of them. So Nazarite dreadlock disciples of the Messiah Emmanuel will burn out all abortion, for that is another form of murder and genocide. Will burn out all politics, all world religion. all of the foolishness. We not eat no genetically modified foods. We not eat no pork. We're not in a no pharmaceuticals and all their government drugs and vaccination. All of that is Satanism to kill the people. The world governments, when you look up in the sky, they have chemtrails. You have to go look up chemtrails that are spelled CHEMTRAILS. Them thing there, they put chemicals in the sky, and when them get breathed in by the people and animals, you can see that it's just like an oil spill and fear sickness agwan. So you have to burn out them things, all the evil, in the name of the Messiah Emmanuel. And this is the 2011-2012 Messiah Emmanuel World Fire Burnout. So the Nazarite dreadlock disciples of the Messiah Emmanuel, we have blessed up all the single parents in the name of the Messiah Emmanuel, all the single mothers and all the single fathers we are with the youths and them helping the people. They are blessed up in the name of the Messiah Emmanuel. Nazarite dreadlock disciples of the Messiah Emmanuel respect all the woman, and we treat all the woman with respect and honor and loyalty. We help all our neighbors. We speak the truth and righteousness and wisefulness of the Messiah Emmanuel, of the Almighty Yahuwah, to the ghetto youths. And we speak that to the ghetto youths so that they can strive for peacefulness and they can strive for truth. This is why Nazarite dreadlock disciples of the Messiah Emmanuel, from the book of Numbers, we are from the 12 tribes of Israel. We are the people from the Garden of Eden. And this is why we have melanin. So we are the colored people of the world. You could see that they are the ones that are always in persecution and oppression since the cotton field slavery. And this is why we not deal with no suit and tie, because a suit and tie is a metaphor of lynching that used to go on in the cotton field slavery. So you could see that when the slaves were in the cotton fields, they used to say kumbaya, and that is a Hebrew word meaning come near Yah. So that is full proof that all of the slaves from the cotton field slaveries that were brought over, they are the Hebrew Israelite 12 tribes. They were spread out in the Caribbean and in South America and in the other places of the world. The majority of them were put in the Caribbean. So you can see that we, the colored people of the world, the melanated people of the world, are the 12 tribes of Israel that went through the cotton field slavery. So we are the ones that are always getting persecuted with all of the things that they are putting out in the world. So we, the Nazarite dreadlock disciples of the Messiah Emmanuel, will not call upon no other names, for all other names of the Messiah are false. The only name of the Messiah is Emmanuel, that is written in Isaiah 7:14, and in the book of Matthew, chapter 1, verse 22, where we only deal with the prophecy of Zion from the Almighty Yahuwah. And the name Emmanuel means Yahuwah is with us. So Nazarites, we, the Nazarite Hebrew Israelite dreadlock disciples of the Messiah Emmanuel, we are the original dreadlocks from the Garden of Eden, the first man on earth, Adam. He never cut his hair. Also, we are the first dreadlocks on the earth till now. Only one name we are used. We are the Nazarites written in the book of Numbers. We not go by none other name. So you know a Nazarite dreadlock disciple of the Messiah Emmanuel. For Nazarites only worship Yahuwah, the Almighty of the 12 tribes of Israel. And we only worship the Messiah Emmanuel, the one King and the one High Priest of the 12 tribes of Israel, who will lead us to Zion. This is the 2011 World Fire Burnout of the Messiah Emmanuel. Yahuwah Barakatah Amu Israel. This is Yeshaya, the Nazarite singer from Yahuwah Zion Sound System. This is the 2011-2012 Messiah Emmanuel World Fire Burnout. World woman, stop wearing up the high heels for they hurt your back. Stop eating all of the wrong foods. Eat natural foods. All of them processed foods, they will destroy the human immune system and make you get sick and cause death from the body getting killed out from the inside. World people, give proper foods and proper knowledge to the ghetto youths so that they can grow up with respect and honor of the earth and of the Almighty of the universe, Yahuwah. World people, bless up. It's the 2011-2012 World Fire Burnout of the Messiah Emmanuel.
Can you hear He's on the prowl, watching over his kingdom now. And he's gonna shake the earth like you never seen. Oh,